Okay, we're driving into the area of Humacao where Ricky Santiago lives, the hairdresser. It's called Candelero Arriba. And I was here on February 1st, and there was no power in this area. Ricky and his family didn't have running water. We have a power crew in front of us here driving into the neighborhood. So we should be at his house in about 5 minutes, if I remember properly how to get there. It's not too difficult. There's a fruit stand and then you turn in. So let's pass this utility crew. Yeah, it doesn't look all that much different than what it did when I was here in February. We have the power grid here. It looks precarious at best, but from what I understand, the power came back in this area just before Easter. Ricky and his family got their power back the day before Easter, which I think was March 30th, if my calendar is correct. So we're coming into Candelero Arriba. Entramos Candelero Arriba, el barrio de Ricky Santiago, el peluquero gay que conocí aquí en Humacao en febrero, cuando estuve aquí en Puerto Rico para reportar sobre la situación con María. And now we're getting a little bit closer to where he lives, and we should be there in about less than 5 minutes. So what else? We just came through a pretty heavy downpour driving in from Humacao, switches between here and Caguas. Lasted about 5 minutes, and then it stopped, and now it's a really sunny morning. There's clouds further down the road towards Yabucoa, and there's some clouds behind me as well. So this is where the fruit stand is. We're coming up to it, and then we start heading up into the neighborhood, which is to my right, and we'll see parts of that shortly. ¿Dónde está el fruit stand? Por aquí. We just missed it. So, let's see. Do I remember? I think I just passed it, so we're gonna have to turn around. Doing this by memory, but we're gonna doblar otra vez. We're gonna turn around again and then go back. So, lo siento muchísimo por el descanso. Pero bueno. And we're going to turn around and head back up into the neighborhood. It's where that umbrella is, now that I remember. I bought some wonderful fruit here when I stopped here the last time. So we're going to head up into the neighborhood here, and there should be a school. If I remember, a school. And then we're going to go up to the top of the hill and then take a right. So this is the school. Still see some, there's speed bumps. We still see quite a bit of damage from Maria. There's a roof damage we just went past, and I don't think I'm going the right way, but we'll see. Let's see. Vamos a subir la colina. Still looks pretty rough up here in the neighborhood. I did not come to this part. We're going to turn around again, I think, because I am not in the right area. But it's pretty rough up here still. Again, Maria, and that's I believe that's Vieques in the distance, and then Palmas del Mar is a huge resort. I believe it's one of the biggest in the Caribbean, and that's in front of me here. So we're gonna slowly drive our way back down, and let's see. So you can see this power situation here is far from ideal, to say the least. And again, we're over months after Maria, and you can see the blue tarps, the techos azules, on some of the houses. And I remember when I flew into San Juan in January, one of the first things that I saw, even before I landed, were just blue tarps everywhere, and it was absolutely shocking to see. And we see a lot of that here. This is history. Okay, I was close. I remember walking to this church here with one of, I think, Ricky's aunts. So, but anyways, you see all of these blue tarps everywhere, just indicative of the damage and the recovery from Maria. And once again, hurricane season starts on June 1st, which is a week from today. So, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. So we're coming up to his house now, I believe, and I think almost of it. Is this it? Yep. This is Ricky's house here. The roof is gone. The second floor is pretty much gone, and that was still quite damaged when I was here in on February 1st. And I'm gonna go in a minute. I'm gonna just do a quick turn around the block here. So the second floor is completely gone. This is where his salon was, and it looks like they have a space. There's some sort of a space in there that he's been using. So that was pretty much in ruins when I was here in January. And so I'm gonna just go back to the main road again and turn around. So it looks a lot better at his house than it did when I was here, but yeah, the neighborhood is still pretty rough looking and far from recovered. So that's the situation here in Candelero Arriba in Humacao, and I'm gonna turn this off, and we'll check in later. Hasta luego.